describe the typical buyer who comes to Semaphore and the LeFevre Peninsula looking for a property at the moment?
Typical, well, firstly,
the typical or the range of buyers?
Yeah, I can talk about the people who are buying in these areas, and well, firstly, it should be obvious to a lot of people who live down here and love this environment around Semaphore and Port Adelaide through to West Lakes and down to North Haven, just a fantastic part of the world. They love to buy within the area that they've grown up in or they've come to know. I was with a couple earlier today who moved elsewhere in Adelaide for a couple of years. They're coming back here. They don't have a long history down here, but they've had enough history in Adelaide to understand that this is where they want to be. And I'm sure a lot of places in Adelaide can say that, but I'm going to talk about perhaps a greater loyalty because this is a peninsula of land that has its very own identity and is somewhat insulated from other suburban locations by a distance, and so therefore there's a special community pride down here, and there's a lot of things that people who live down here particularly know and enjoy, from whether it be live music entertainment at a place like the Semaphore Workers Club, or a great meal down here, or just a walk on the beach and enjoying a coffee in the main street. There's all sorts of reasons. So they're the first port of call.
And these locals, there are people who are attracted to its traditional strengths.
Yes, yeah, I think so.
What's happening now?
Yeah, community as well as atmosphere and architecture and facility. As that grows down here. I mean, the history of this area is dotted with its highs and lows. It was a fantastic port area, a lot of money down here before there was a lot of public transport because people lived near where the work was. That's why you've got these amazing villas and large properties on the seafront, etc. There's a history of the sea captains living down here, etc. And then after 1900 it became a great place for entertainment and recreation, and the train came down the main street and there was a carnival on the foreshore, and there's a history of it being a seaside destination. Fortunately, in many ways, one could say, with the benefit of hindsight, it didn't become quite the intense destination of investment money like Glenelg, because you could argue that Glenelg, having been built up in the way it is overdeveloped, and yet this area has maintained that seaside town atmosphere. I like to call it Adelaide's only suburban country town.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
And it still has a fair.
It still has a fair, and the days of it being a destination for that again. I think when drive-ins came in and TV came in, etc., like a lot of those sort of places, it fizzled a bit. Yes. People stayed home and watched Bob Dyer or something. I don't know, as time went by, that preservation, a lot of these places became boarding houses. The building that we're in was divided into 4 flats, and there's a lot of examples. And slowly but surely, as the favouritism, or as the area has had a renaissance.
890. 890 now, down the centre now at 890. 895 back with number 20 at 895. 895, it's against you in the middle now, sir. It's over on the left-hand side at 895. 900. 900 on the right-hand side, back with number 12. Thank you.